I am reading that scientists do many nuclear experiments in town. But as I read this in Pravda, I am not believing. Those scientists had better be being careful with nuclear experiments. One mistake, and we will all be having to move somewhere else. I'm hearing Chernobyl is very nice.
I am being very much in favor of nuclear experiments scientists are doing in town. If Soviet Union does not survive nuclear holocaust, no one should be surviving nuclear holocaust. If those scientists screw nuclear experiments up, someone is losing his Yelda. I am not joking.
Bleen, I am crazy for scientist I was meeting at bar other night. But why was his Yelda glowing in dark? He must be taking excellent vitamins. Supposedly, scientists are conducting many nuclear experiments in town. I suppose would explain I am peeing green lately.
I am hearing too much radiation can make hair fall out. That explains why most scientists in town have hairless Yeldas and heads. Bald on heads, too. I am hearing scientists are doing many nuclear experiments in town, but I am not caring. I am having enough to be depressed about. I mean, look at this place.
Finally, now that fuel rod shipment is coming in, I will be able to be finishing my experiment. Although I am supposing I'll have to wait until they are bringing them over from Frozen Lake. Just enough time to be hitting the boy bars tonight. At last, Icebreaker ship has arrived with fuel rod supplies. Perhaps anti-hair loss lotion I am ordering for my Yelda has come in too.
Icebreaker ship is finally arrived with fuel rod supplies. Good God. His depression really gotten so bad that I'm looking forward to such mundanities? I should just be irradiating myself to death and get it over with. Oh, thank heavens, fuel rod shipment is coming in! In few hours I will be being in arms of my secret lover, first mate Lumpy Lumpyovich. Darkness falls, a furtive knock on my door, heady aroma of English spice. And then I am having erotic wonderland that is my Lumpy! Hurry, lover, be getting those fuel rods over from Frozen Lake, then flights of angels be speeding you to my bed!
Natalia is a glorious mare who will suffer no bridle. That is why we desire her.
Please to be moving.
Dr. Orlov had better be getting used to living near Frozen Lake. If he is screwing up this project, his warmest home he'll ever see. Dr. Orlov is running always late for work. I am knowing it is being long walk from Frozen Lake into town, but please, it's communist country. We are all supposed to be being equal. I am showing up late 2 minutes and I am getting my ass chewed out.
Many scientists are living out by Frozen Lake and walking into town for work. It's being pain in the ass at checkpoint during morning rush hour. On patrol out by Frozen Lake other night, I was running into crazy scientist. I was thinking it was Bobcat and was nearly blowing his head off. Would have been being fun. Dr. Orlov never invites me to his home out on Frozen Lake for lunch or games or Super Bowl party or anything. I'm beginning to get the impression he does not like me. How can Dr. Orlov stand living near Frozen Lake? No heat, no running water, no indoor plumbing. Actually, it's just like rest of Soviet Union.
What is with all these scientists living out by Frozen Lake, conducting strange and mysterious experiments, no doubt? It's not helping property values on my shack. Thank heavens I am not living out by Frozen Lake. Crazy doctor out there, always running bizarre experiments, when any sensible person is knowing science is nothing but smoke and mirrors to making peasants feel stupid. Now, where do I put newspaper? I must be checking horoscope before I'm going to psychic.
I am not liking going to area near Frozen Lake anymore. Too many weirdo scientists living around there, partying until all hours, skinny dipping naked in Frozen Lake. Actually, it's beginning to sound like fun. Whole town is talking about eccentric doctor living out by Frozen Lake. I am wondering if he treats yeast infection.
I could not possibly be living out by Frozen Lake, although it would be facilitating my occasional midnight tryskies with Dr. Orlov. Why must Dr. Orlov be insisting on living out by Frozen Lake? Thinks he is being too good to be living in town like rest of us? Is that it? One of these days, Orlov, when you are least expecting it, expect it.
How I would love to be living out by Frozen Lake. Plenty of room to conduct experiments unmolested. Except, of course, by Dr. Orlov. Ooh, I am being ready. I could not possibly be living out by Frozen Lake. Although, would be facilitating my occasional midnight riskies with Dr. Orlov.
I am hearing research facility is making new kind of weapon. I cannot wait to be shooting something with it. One day I'm hoping to work as guard at research facility. All those guys are doing is standing around all day and reading box scores from chess tournaments.
Why is research facility needing electricity to operate? It has nuclear reactor for power right there on premises. Morons. I am wondering what they are researching at facility in center of town. On second thought, actually, I am not. I am not wondering at all.
Vladimir's changed man since he got job at research facility. His Yelda is at least 2 inches longer and is glowing in dark. Many guards are guarding research facility in town. They must be guarding something very secret. I wonder what is being. Perhaps could be a toaster? Oh, would be very exciting.
The research facility in town would be a great place to work. If were not for Svinya guards watching day and night like hawks who are having really big rifles. I am wanting so badly to get job working at the research facility. Honestly, there is being no other reason for scientists like me to live in God-forsaken tundra like this dump.
Research facility is so drably decorated. Perhaps I will requisition new paint to brighten it up. Brighter shade of grey would be doing wonders for this place. I am being fortunate to have secured employment doing experiments at the research facility. I was this close to going back to hooking.
I was overhearing Boris saying scientists are studying strange artifact. I am betting would fetch premium price on black market. I am needing paper clips, but I am not finding any. In fact, I am not finding office supplies of any sort. Scientists are only one who are knowing where anything is kept around here.
The artifact should be quite safe in that metal container. They are being far stronger than wooden ones. Of course, it's not titanium. That stuff is being tremendously strong. And concrete, woo! Do not be getting me started. Oh, they find an artifact, and what's the first thing they are doing? Ship in a metal container to store it in. I've been begging for metal containers to store my experiments in for years. Whose Yelda do I have to yak off around here to get a metal container?
Are they insane? You cannot be storing an artifact like that in metal container. Poles will be reversing, molecular bonds will start to break down. Pretty soon you'll be having nothing but artifact soup. I should care whether they store artifact in metal container or a wooden one. Please, I am being menopausal spinster in Siberia. I'm having bigger problems.
I wonder who will be being chosen to be interrogating traitor locked up at KGB base. Oh, I am hoping it's me. Agent Dmitri will be getting promoted for sure after catching traitor. He was bragging all about it at the KGB base Mudak.
Think I will be heading over to KGB base soon to catch glimpse of traitor they were catching. Perhaps I will be selected for firing squad this time. I am hearing KGB finally was catching traitor and locking him up in KGB base. I am hoping it's true. Traitors are making excellent target practice. I am sleeping better now that traitor is being locked up in KGB base. What if he'd been breaking into barracks late at night when I was being in underwears? For a minute, I was thinking they were finding my crate of vodka and would be hauling me off to KGB base.
I wished so long for a look inside the KGB base, and now that I have had it, I wish for nothing more than to be mercifully killed in my sleep. Oh, the horror! The horror! God, I hope the KGB do not find that illegal and unethical experiment I've been working on. They'll lock me up in KGB base for sure and throw away key.
I know I should not be having torrid affair with agent who works at KGB base, but what can I say? I love the bad boys! All those traitors they take to KGB base should be used for scientific experiments like rats, not locked up like dogs. What a waste of good test subjects!
Poor pathetic prisoners being held in KGB base is not being Four-Diamond Hotel, I can be telling you that. What are they going to be doing to poor person they were taking to KGB base? Oh, just thinking about it is making my skin crawl.
I wonder what KGB will be doing to poor person they were taking to KGB base. Bunch of bullies. Oh God, what if they are having my thoughts tapped? Sometimes I am thinking I would like to see what is inside KGB base, and then I am remembering. If I am seeing inside, means I am being prisoner, being tortured, or worse. Then I am not so much thinking that anymore.
Traitor Natalia was being taken to alien base already? I wanted to be interrogating her first. They were just now taking traitor Natalia to alien base. She is going to be getting what she is deserving. I am hoping involves hot oil. Ow.
You will not be catching me going near alien base. Stench alone is enough to be making me move to different tiny Siberian village. They are being ugly chuzhno in alien base. Shoot on sight, I say, and be bringing drone butter. I'm wondering if Natalia will ever be coming back from alien base. I would like to be asking her out, even if she is traitor. I'm having many fine qualities and several of my own teeth. I'm not liking living here near alien base. Television reception is being terrible. If I had television.
I would love to see what is transpiring at that alien base. I do so enjoy watching experiments involving attractive females like one they took up there earlier. The aliens took that traitor Natalia to alien base. What a wonderful specimen to experiment on. She is so delicious.
I am wondering why we are always being so suspicious of people. Is not being fair to the individual characters. Oh, I am remembering. We are being secret police. Is our reason for living.
I am hoping not to get patrol duty. Not that I'm being afraid of crazies in Patrioka, but I am developing sadist elbow, and I should probably be resting it.
I am wanting to check out local villages. Hopefully they are being wretched hives of scum and villainy. Otherwise, what will I be doing with spare time?
Subversives in Petruka are making me laugh. Maybe it's being funny hats.
I know I am being supposed to doing something today, perhaps making fun of dissidents in Patruka. But is worth getting pelted with mud pies again? Tough choice.
Seedy villages are full of strong men who watch me walk down street. It's frightening, but also strangely arousing and empowering. Oh, damn you, conflicted impulses towards nascent gay rights movement.
Seedy villages are full of strong men who watch me walk down street. Is frightening, but also strangely arousing and empowering. Oh, damn you, conflicted impulses toward first-wave feminism.
Why, Dr. Orlov is being late. I am getting agitated, but must play it cool. No one will be noticing you. Just stay calm.
I am glad Science Town is having food lines. Ladling out gruel each day was making helmets stink.
We should not be feeding proletariat. Hungry people are being easier to beat up.
Science Town is nice to be giving out food. I am not knowing scientists are caring about proletariat.
Science Town could be developing food pill. Then we are not needing to stand in line. Who am I kidding? Is Soviet Union. We stand in line to die. Am I being right here, people? Hello? Is this thought being on?
Why are we feeding proletariat workers? It's Science Town. They should be feeding scientists.
Science Town is being overrun by proletariat wanting food. Why are we not just sharing food pills? I am not knowing. It's so much simpler. I am hating my life.
I would be feeling guilty for turning over American Spy, but he is having such nice shoes. Show me scruple which can stand up to warm toaskies.
We are having American spy in Science Town? How am I not noticing? He must be very good at cowering like proletariat.
What kind of stupid name is being Science Town? Goddamn Politburo, no imagination.
I am being completely ignorant of going on in Science Town, and therefore am being in bliss.
Science Town people are knowing so much. It's no wonder they are having cushy office jobs. It's seeming great, but cannot be comparing to manual labor. Today, I am getting to dig ditches in frozen tundra.
Science Town is wasting so much. Like glowing rod they are leaving outside last night. Now is stirring soup and heating at that same time.
I am not knowing scientist at Cooling Tower. Maybe he is being new to Science Town? I should be introducing self. Perhaps I will be inviting him over for food pills.
Scientist in Cooling Tower is not looking like Soviet. He's not even smelling like Soviet. He's therefore incredibly alluring.
I almost wish I hadn't gotten that informant killed. Now they know I'm here. It's only a matter of time before the KGB find me. Or send the player to. Damn! I'm really liking Shostakovich. If only he was doing something a little more contemporary. Like fuzz guitar with wah-wah, like Hendrix. That would be being way out.
Grigory is being very important man. Too bad I am knowing he is still sleeping with Teddy Bear. Oh no! He's being information he could be having me killed for knowing?
Kickboxky village is being scary lately. I am thinking there are Russian Mafia, and I am wanting to keep eyes.
I am thinking Russian Mafia are being very secretive, but now it is seeming everyone is knowing about them.
Kickboxky village is seeming to have less parking lately. If only I was having car, might be problem. As is being, I am barely having shoes.
I am wanting to go shopping in Kikbeksky village, but am being afraid soldiers will take offense if I am getting beaten by Russian Mafia. They are being very possessive.
Viktor Toniev is thinking he is so clever, hiding south of Kikbaksky village. Silly Jopa. Everyone is hiding there these days.
Victor is always liking to park Karsky, so is looking at all other Karskys. Maybe he is not wanting it to be lonely. Or maybe he's just being weird.